Now coming to part 2, which is on page number 74. Multiple intelligences. What do you understand by multiple intelligences? Multiple intelligences means the one having multiple talent. Okay, the one having multiple talent. So over here, each one of us is skilled or good at something. But do you know that different people are intelligent in different ways? So we will see it over here. See this. Being good at your studies is one kind of intelligence, but there are many others too. Read the descriptions to find out which of the following types of intelligence best describes you. Remember that there will probably be more than one type of intelligence which fits you. That means this is a chart given over here. We know that good at your studies, being good at your studies is not only the one intelligence you have. Okay, being studious is not the only one intelligence. There are other fields where you can be talented enough. So according to the chart, you have to go through the chart and check which kind of intelligence you have, which kind of interest, based on your interest. How you have to look into it? Just see. First intelligence is visual intelligence. Okay, visual intelligence, what you like to do when you have visual intelligence? Think in pictures. You create mental images to remember things. You enjoy looking at maps, charts, pictures, videos and movies. It may be like you like watching pictures, photographs. Whenever an explanation is being given to you, you start creating images of that thing in your mind. You are, instead of learning through text, you are able to understand each and everything with the help of pictures, presentations, videos, charts. In that way you will be able to you will be learning in a better way. Okay, this is the thing you like to do when you have visual intelligence. Next, you are good at, when you have visual intelligence, you are good at puzzle building, reading, writing, understanding maps, charts and graphs, a sense of direction, sketching, painting, fixing or making objects, understanding pictures. Then you have these qualities. When you have visual intelligence, you have these kind of quality. You can build puzzles, you can read, you can write, you can understand maps and charts. Okay, you are good in painting in this way. And if you have these qualities, based on this, what can be the future? In which field you can bring up your career? You can be a navigator, you can be a sculptor, you can be an artist or inventor or architect or interior designer or mechanic engineer. So these are the fields. If you have visual intelligence, if you have all those qualities, then you can become any one of this among these. Now coming to verbal intelligence. Verbal intelligence means when you speak. In speaking, if you are good at speaking, so you like to use words and language. You speak well and think in words rather than pictures. You don't visualize things. You don't create pictures, images in your mind, but instead you are good in speaking. You have a very good command on language. You have a very good command on vocabulary. Okay, so you speak well and think in words. You have the thought processing in the manner of words only. So you like to do these things when you have verbal intelligence. If you have verbal intelligence, which qualities you have? You are good at speaking, writing, storytelling, listening, explaining the topics or teaching, using humor, understanding the meaning of words, remembering the information, convincing someone of your point of view. That means you have all these qualities when you have verbal intelligence. Okay, and if you have this quality, if you have this kind of intelligence, what you can become? You can become a poet, a journalist, a writer, a teacher, lawyer, politician, or translator. Okay, you can build up your career in these fields. Now coming to mathematical intelligence. When you have mathematical intelligence, you like to use reason. You try to find logic and numbers. You are always curious about the world around. You ask lots and lots of questions and like to do experiments. Okay, you find logic behind each question. You try to reason each thing. You try to do experiments. You are curious about what is happening around. You have lots and lots of questions related to what is happening around you. Okay, and if you have verbal intelligence, what are the qualities you will be carrying then? You'll be good at problem solving. You'll be good at solving puzzles, experimenting, questioning, and wondering about natural events, doing mathematics calculation, working with geometric shapes. Okay, these will be your qualities when you have mathematical intelligence. You can become what you can become using your intelligence: scientist, engineer, computer programmer, researcher, accountant, mathematician. That means you can play with numbers. The one who can play with numbers it would be having mathematical intelligence. Now coming to bodily intelligence. When you have bodily intelligence, you like to control your body movements and handle objects skillfully. You have a good sense of balance and can catch or hit a ball well and like to dance. You like to move around while learning. That means जो भी इंटेलिजेंस है it can be displayed through your body. ठीक है, आपका बॉडी पे बहुत अच्छा कंट्रोल होता है and you can even play very skillfully. You can dance even, and if you have this intelligence, you will be good at dancing, physical coordination, sports. It can be crafts, acting, miming, using your hands to create or build. You express emotions through your body. And if you have these qualities, you can become a dancer, athlete, physical education teacher, actor, firefighter, and craftsperson. Coming to musical intelligence. You like to play and enjoy music. You think about sounds, rhythms, and patterns. You immediately respond to music, either appreciating or criticizing what you hear. That means everything which is having a sound, a music, a rhythm, that suits you. You are good at singing, whistling, playing musical instruments, recognizing tunes, composing music, remembering melodies, understanding the structure and rhythm of music. These will be the qualities within you. And you can become with these qualities a musician, a DJ, that is a disc jockey, singer, or a composer. And the last is interpersonal intelligence. If you have interpersonal intelligence, you like to understand others. You try to use things from other people's point of view in order to understand how they think or feel. You are a good organizer and manage to get other people to cooperate and work as a team. Interpersonal means within two people per persons. Okay. If you have this intelligence, you'll be good at seeing things from others' point of view. You'll listen, understand others, people's moods and feelings. You'll try solving their problems. You'll cooperate within groups. You noticing people moods, communicating, building trust. You'll be having this quality. So, having this quality, you can become a counselor, salesperson, politician, business person, or a teacher. So over here you have 6 intelligences: visual intelligence, verbal, mathematical, bodily, musical, and interpersonal intelligence. Based on this reading, we have questions over here. Which is on page number 76. Let us fill them. Fill in the blanks to name the different kinds of intelligence. One has been done for you. When I enjoy listening to people and solving their problems, I use my interpersonal intelligence. So this is the blank. So based on this blank, you have to identify which kind of intelligence is the person having. When I enjoy dancing or physical activity, I use my डांस और फिजिकल एक्टिविटी की बात होती है तो हम कौन से मूव्स की बात करते हैं? Yes, it is bodily intelligence. Okay. Now, coming to next. When I enjoy looking at maps and examining pictures, I use my dash intelligence. Which intelligence? It is visual intelligence. Coming to next. When I enjoy working with numbers and solving math problems, I use my dash intelligence. Yes, it is mathematical intelligence. Next, when I enjoy telling a story or arguing, I use my dash intelligence. It is verbal intelligence. Okay, the first is bodily, second is visual, third is mathematical, and fourth is verbal. Now, working with language again on the same page. Match the job on the left with its description on the right. Navigator. So navigator, answer is C. Finds and monitors the route to get to a place or the direction to travel. Means over here on the left hand side you have the professions, you have jobs, and on the other hand, on the right side, you have the description about the jobs. Okay. Second is architect. Who is an architect? Architect, you will see it on E. Plans the designs of a building, town, or city. Next is politician. Who is a politician? B1. Works in politics usually by standing for election. Engineer. Engineer, H. Design and builds things like roads, bridges, or engines. Fifth, computer programmer. Computer programmer, J. Here it is J. Designs the system by which a computer runs or gives information. Athlete, it's G. Athlete, G. Works in sports or activities such as running, jumping, etc. Disc jockey. Disc jockey controls and puts together a program of music. Composer, that is I, makes up notes to create music. Counselor. Counselor is A. You can go to the first page, a page before. Counselor advises people what to do about jobs, personal problems, etc. Journalist. Journalist D. Reports on recent news for newspaper, radio, or TV. Now coming to writing, which is on page number 77. What is written over here? Write a paragraph about yourself so that people who read it will get to know better. You could write about yourself from any point of view or choose one of the following topics. What I enjoy doing most, this is the one question. What makes me angry, this is the second. What I hate to do, this is the third. And what I want to become, this is the fourth. So you have to write a paragraph about yourself wherein you will cover all these 4 points. So this has to be done by you yourself, and write this paragraph in your classwork copy. Okay. Now, coming to page number 78, working with language. Read these columns about careers and environment, that is, working to keep our world, the land, air, water, the people, animals, and plants safe from natural man-made dangers. Check out the personalities profiles needed to be successful and different kinds of careers in the environmental field. Find out whether you are more adventurous than your partner or whether your partner is a better inquirer than others. You may wish to prepare a personality profile of yourself, your partner in groups. Attempt some of the activities suggested at the end. So what you have to do over here is, you can see the headings. What's your nature? You have to identify your own nature, what you are up to. What is your nature? So adventurous, with the word adventurous, you can understand that doing adventure, doing hiking, or going to travel or visit forest or trekking, go within the wild creatures. Okay, climbing mountains can be the interest. So being adventurous means this. So just as we had in the previous chart, if you are adventurous, you are these, you like to do these, you are good at these, and you can become these. So you have to read all these things. Adventurous, being creative, if you are creative, what qualities you have and what you can become. If you are an inquirer, what you have, what your qualities you have, and what you can become. What are your future prospects with being an inquirer or communicator or idealist. What you have to do is, you have to go through this chart. You have to analyze yourself of what you are actually and what your interests are up to. ठीक है, इस चार्ट को पढ़ के तुम्हें ये डिसाइड करना है कि आपका नेचर क्या है. आप एडवेंचरस हैं, आप क्रिएटिव हैं, आप इंक्वायरर हैं, या आप कम्युनिकेटर हैं, या फिर आप आइडियलिस्ट हैं. And since this is the class activity, you cannot do it, but yes, you can follow this activity. You can do this activity with the people around you at your home. Try doing that. You can try doing with your friends. You can try doing with your siblings, and you can understand that the person you are questioning to is like क्या nature है उसका और वो क्या कर सकता है आगे जाके. Okay, you can analyze yourself also. So go through this chart, and based on this word finders group, see, thinker becomes tinker if we leave out an H. So who is a tinker? So tinker, over here you have to find the meaning of tinker. So you need to take out your dictionary. Right, you'll write the meaning of tinker over here. This is just the activity which you don't have to copy it in your classwork copy. Okay. Next is, make a list of words that your classmates want to find out the meanings of, and find out the meanings by consulting a dictionary. This is again the activity. You can take any of your siblings, take the words and jot down the meanings from the dictionary. People finders group. Find people in the jobs mentioned here. They may be people you know or people mentioned in newspapers, etc. Make a chart. You can do this again. This is the activity. What you have to do over here, एडवेंचर से रिलेटेड, जो एडवेंचरस है उससे रिलेटेड एक पर्सनालिटी को लेना है, जो क्रिएटिव है उस पर्सनालिटी को लेना है, जो इंक्वायरर है उस पर्सनालिटी को लेना, उन लोगों के नाम लिखने हैं जो इस नेचर को बिलोंग करते हैं. कहाँ से हो सकते हैं? कोई सेलिब्रिटीज हो सकते हैं, वही न्यूज़पेपर में कोई एक कैरेक्टर आपको मिल सकता है, आपके रियल लाइफ में कोई ऐसा पर्सन हो जो इन सब नेचर को कैरी करता हो. पिक्चर फाइंडर्स ग्रुप, get pictures or photographs of the kinds of people, subject, activities, places and mention above. Okay, so this is completely an activity. You can perform it with your siblings at home. Coming to speaking, why does Radha's mother tell her that it is not suitable for girls to climb trees? Find points to agree with Radha or her mother. So over here, you know, Radha liked to climb trees. Okay, and later on mother also joined her. So over here, by you have to, this is just a speaking, but you have to do this activity, you have to write the answer in the book. So what do you think that girls should be able to climb trees if they wish? Okay, what points you can give to make to agree with Radha or mother? So this is the point made by Radha. Girls should be able to climb trees if they wish, because it is the answer can be, it is an interesting game which is full of joy. It is adventurous and provides good exercises for the muscles. It generates the ability to overcome the difficulties. This is the plus points, the positives you can take, that Radha feels like having the quality of climbing a tree would be good. In what manner? Next is girls should not be allowed to climb trees. What are the reasons that girls should not climb the trees? It involves the risk of getting hurt when you fall down. It may give injuries during the breakdown of branches, and it is not sensible, as the elders say. This can be the reasons. Okay, so this is a class group activity later on. We will do when we will meet in class. B. Sit in a circle so that you can read, see each other. Each one must talk to complete the following sentences in your own way. So this is again the class activity. Know your country. The Hirakud Dam is built on a major river. Name it. The Hirakud Dam is built on Mahanadi. The Mahanadi. Okay, which is 4,800 meters in measure. Okay, and the Hirakud Dam is the largest in the country. This is the largest dam. Next, in which state is Kanyakumari, the southernmost tip of the mainland? So it is in Tamil Nadu. Okay, the merger of the Arabian Sea, the Bay of Bengal and the Indian Ocean at this point is an unforgettable spectacle. You can see the answers on page number 138 for this. Okay, the pink box you are talking about, it is written 137, but it is on page number 138 or 137. You can check it in your book. Name the channel that separates the Andaman and Nicobar Islands. It is 10-degree channel. So what you have to do, you have to write the first working with the text, which is given on page number 73A, जहाँ पे आपको sentences complete करना था, ये आप क्लास वर्क कॉपी में लिखेंगे, and the paragraph about yourself. The question is which is given on page number 77, writing. Okay, and rest all the exercise you can do in the book itself. Thank you.